Welcome back to Studio One Vintage Guitars, New Zealand's home of vintage guitars. My name is Nick Brightwell, and today we have a 2015 CJ Collings with us. This is the third Collings that we've had in store and the first of the CJ series. This is Collings' most popular series. It is essentially a slope shoulder dreadnought but with a 14 fret neck. So it's a slightly different sound to the dreadnought sound. But this is a very well made, beautifully made in fact, great materials and all the kind of hallmarks that you want from a high-end guitar. So the brief specs are, it's got nitro cellulose finish, so that's kind of like the old vintage guitars. It has a Sitka spruce top, East Indian rosewood back and sides, and a very nice stripy East Indian rosewood back and sides. The scale length is 25.5. So it's slightly longer than a Martin, and you can definitely feel that if you're used to playing Martin guitars. We have a drop-in saddle. We have solid bridge pins. What else do we have here? We have ivory binding. A very, very nice and tidy guitar. This is also signed by Bill Collings. This is a 2015, so this was built a few years before he passed away, sadly. So let's just kind of see how it sounds with a few different things. So let's do kind of the flat picking stuff. How does it go? It's very much built for that, but it's also built for your finger picking, so we'll kind of keep in the key of C. It has a very strong mid-range. And then an E. Definitely feel just a slightly longer neck, and it's interesting, you don't get to play many guitars with this scale length, so it's a little bit more tension, so a little bit more projection, so a very loud guitar. What else can I tell you about this? Interestingly, I have played the precursor to these, George Gruen of Gruen Guitars in Nashville, Tennessee. In his guitar collection he has one of these, but it has Gruen on the headstock. George ordered 14 of this style of guitar from Collings back in the 80s, when Collings was just him and a protege, I believe. So it was just a very small time at the shop. So yeah, I played an earlier one of these. If you look on my YouTube channel, you can find a video of it. It's called a Gruen Collings special. Very nice guitar, and really having the slope shoulder kind of body style is a little bit smoother sound, I'd say, compared to a dreadnought. It seems when you've got more kind of curves or gentler curves on an instrument and not hard angles, it seems to allow the sound to bounce around inside the guitar in a different way. So a very nice smooth sound. I haven't played this guitar to decide if I like it for finger picking. But as I said, that scale length makes it just a little bit louder, so kind of doing your general finger picking has a good output. So let's see how it goes. Oh, very nice there. As I was just saying, it's a very strong mid-range. I think that's kind of part of the slope shoulder sound, but we'll just go through the open tuning. So. Hearing just when I do that low D, that is much deeper than I'd hear on a Martin guitar, and that's just the scale length once again. So sounds really good for drop D. Let's go down to open G. We have Waverly tuners on the back, so this guitar, as I said, is about 8 years old now. The previous owner also owned the Bourgeois that we have in, the Banjo Killer. He bought this in and swapped it for an HD28. So if you remember the first HD28, the new one we had, he swapped it for this. Say right now this is set up with light strings, so we've got 53 to 12 phosphor bronze from John Pierce. It can handle mediums, so have a little bit more output and a little bit more tension on the top, and some would say they had a very, very different sound. I think this guitar would feel very nice with mediums. We choose to put lights on our guitars because not everyone here in New Zealand likes to play with mediums. So let's just hear what it sounds like with kind of flat picking. Yeah, so it sounds very nice to that, and we'll just try it out in open C. Very nice action on the tuners. These have the brass back, and they look very similar to what you see on the Authentics. There's all sorts of gearing. On the vintage guitars, the gearing almost looks like a mushroom, kind of in size and shape. As the old country musicians used to say, it tuned good. Great dynamics in this guitar. You can really dig into it too. Yeah, so I do like the slope shoulder design on a 14th fret. I think it's a nice alternative to kind of the standard guitar sizes and neck lengths. So yeah, if you're a Collings person and you know exactly what this is, and I don't really need to tell you much more about it, definitely just come and have a look at it. We've got it at a good price, and just leaving it kind of there for guitar stuff. Good news is we are moving to our new premises soon. So if you want to see the old showroom, it's best to get down here in the next month or so. This video is going to go up hopefully today, so that means we've got about a month from now, and then we're going to be moving into a new shop, so bigger space. We are basically crammed full of guitars, so that means we also have some guitars that we're going to sell at a discount. I'm not going to tell you what ones are discounted, but if you want to come and check them out, you can find out what we have. We have a few of the vintage guitars and some of the Martins, and we also offer a really good deal on trade-ins. So if you want to see the old showroom as it has been for the last year or so, come and check it out. We're going to be a new premises soon. So once again, we have Josh Thomas behind the camera, and he is doing the Instagram stuff, he's doing the photography, doing a great job. And my name is Nick Brightwell. I'm doing all the guitar stuff for you, and we have Garrick Wynn, the owner. He is out right now finding more guitars for us and finding a new space. We're going to finalise that very soon. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Have a good day. Cheers.